Welcome to TimSold Talks. Join us as we dive into all things real estate, talk about business, food, cars, and much more with industry experts. Dream it, believe it, achieve it.
Welcome back to another episode of TimSold Talks. Very honored to have Coach Daniel Mullings here on to join us on this podcast. Very looking forward to this exciting talk that we're going to have. And but before we begin, I just need to give a quick shout out to our sponsors here, Eatable Popcorns. For our listeners that don't know, they're a homegrown success story here in Canada. They've made it so big. They're in the Oscars. They've got major movie deals bought them, and they've got so many flavors. I'm excited to try. Please, Coach, try some to see what you think. This one's the whiskey on the pops for us. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whiskey. I don't mind whiskey.
Non-alcoholic, but we got that whiskey taste. They're made fresh pretty much every day. And
this is good.
Yeah.
I might need to get this on the shelf at the house.
Yeah. And we got so many flavors that I would say like they're I would like to call them like the Baskin Robbins of popcorn. They got multiple flavors. And the most famous one
was good though.
Was this whiskey on the pops. It was the original banger there. So what do you think? What would you give a rating out of 10?
That's a 10. That's
10
a
out of 10, right?
That's a 10-piece nugget. It's nice and it's light.
Oh,
yeah, it's tasty.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, so for all those listeners that want to try this, you can use our TimSold promo code. You'll get some additional discounts when you go on there and use TimSold as the promo code. So check them out when you can. All right, Coach. For our listeners that haven't, I know you're very famous. You've been a pro baller. You're big in the basketball community here. For listeners that don't know about you, can you give us a brief background about yourself and tell us where your journey's been going?
So my name is Daniel Mullings.
Yep.
Born and raised in Scarborough. Scarborough representative. Everybody know that if you know me.
Mm-hmm.
I am a retired 9-year professional basketball player.
Wow.
I went to, I played my university hoops or college hoops at New Mexico State.
Okay. And they retired your jersey recently, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They inducted me into the Hall of Fame for the athletics.
Nice.
So
congratulations!
Great feeling. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because you put in so much to where you're at, right? And it's hard work to get there.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, to feel the love reciprocated, it just fuels you to go harder. And then as much as I gave, they gave to me as well. And we. In the record books over there, have done some great things. Went to our conference tournament every year, to the NCAA tournament every year. I was there, so
nice.
I definitely enjoyed my time with the community, which is family to me and my second home, and also the bond I got to build with my brothers over there, my lifelong brothers that we're still connected to this day.
Nice.
And then 9-year pro, playing all over different countries, getting to enjoy the game of basketball from a different lens and a different perspective. And
which countries did you play in? You've been on a world tour pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
I kind of been on a little bit of a tour now. Germany, China, Finland.
Nice.
Austria.
Wow.
Belgium. Where else? Israel, Luxembourg, and then traveled to many more, throughout. So, it was great to be able to, be blessed with the ability to play basketball for it to allow me to travel as well. Now and then retired, business owner, CEO of Unlock Souls, which is a mindfulness mentorship, pretty much organization that, we basically want to empower the next generation to be, the authentic versions of themselves and, to be who they are fearlessly, through mindfulness practices and also through athletics, right? Because I feel like that's the background of how it started for me and kind of just recognizes certain things of how I react and act off the court, but on the court, and what kind of the reasons why I do certain things. And I think, being able to reach back now and to be in the community and help the youth is the number one thing that I want to do, is just to be able to impact the next generation and kind of give them a little bit of the tools or the answers to the test, so they don't got to go through some of the things, right? So Unlock Souls, that's what we stand for. So it's a whole collective. My partner Misha and I, we have been, just focused on, getting the message across and trying to just let everybody know that we understand the highs and the lows of life on the court and off the court, right?
So Unlock Souls, is that like a training program or mentorship, or what? Can you describe more in detail what that's about?
Well, Unlock Souls is like a youth wellness like organization in general.
Yeah.
Right. And within that, there is a lot of different pillars or sections that we have. We have a mindfulness mentorship program that we run called the Keys to Mindfulness.
Nice.
And essentially what it is we have I do like private and then like small groups where we have sessions that are based around high level, like theme based, just things that we all go through, such as like, we might have a theme that's self-awareness or like building confidence, right? Which is a big one, I think, these days is like building confidence on the court, which is like, there's certain steps that they got to take to build confidence to be able to make shots in games or to be able to, be the best player that they can be without overthinking. Yeah. So we, I have sessions where we talk about it. We build like vision boards. We build, we do activities that are to help build confidence. There's certain videos that we watch and kind of like recap as well. And then ultimately we go through different ways how they can incorporate that into their daily schedule, daily practices, right? We help build them. We help them build a routine, a daily routine to help organize and regulate their day. Yeah. Which, if you can do that at an earlier stage, then you can organize your day the way you want to, and then you're just not scrambling all over the place, right? So certain things
some good
like
foundations,
that,
right?
Yeah, it's like building early foundations for you from now that it's going to be able to expand throughout your life, you know, and that's on the court and off the court.
Okay.
Which
it's amazing,
which I kind of like learned later on in life. So it's now I want to equip them as early as possible. Yeah. We also have my partner Misha. She does yoga. She's a yoga instructor. Nice. So we have that portion, for the student athletes as well. We have our like merch that we sell. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just our part of our brand.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's
we do music.
Do everything.
Like
music too,
DJing,
Wow.
We do a whole lot, man. And looking to expand into building just an actual like basketball team. You know what I mean? Just to have that full circle representation.
Yeah. And these are programs that kids have to apply to enter the program, or how do you get access to these?
Yeah, so you can access it on our website, unlocksouls.com, and then you just reach out to us. You can email us as well, and you can sign up. Yeah, because we have it on our website where we have each kind of
component,
component of the brand.
Yeah.
And then you can reach out, and then we can have some communication and then figure out what your child needs, whether it's like private training. They also do basketball training as well. So it's like whatever the need is, if it's on court solely or off court or both. You know what I mean? And I think that's the unique part that Unlock Souls.
You offer like a variety of services, right? Like
right.
Right.
It's like a whole ecosystem that at the end of the day we want to build, and to be able to have that in the community, especially Scarborough.
Scarborough,
that's that have that available from people that that they can relate to as well.
It's an amazing initiative there. And how long have you been doing that for?
Actively. Yeah. This has been, I started with Unlock Souls from really and truly like 2020.
Oh,
2020. Kind of like really.
Yeah.
But, when Misha and I spoke, and she was a part of the brand, like she helped to expand it very quickly and, into a bigger platform. So I would say like really and truly like the last 2 years, we kind of did a relaunch and has kind of taken it to the heights that where it's at right now.
It's amazing. And how many kids would you say are part of the program, and how many kids have you kind of helped unlock their souls? And
it's countless amount. I mean, I don't even think I could put a number on that because it's just like,
Yeah.
From the beginning to like where we're at now, there's so many like kids that are kind of like intertwined and involved, right? It's like whenever you are able to mentor a kid, or you and one of the youth can have a connection where like you're understanding, like I can be a good mentor, and they are actually
that impact's long lasting, right?
You know what I mean? Like I think it's long lasting, and it's like it's a genuine connection, because I don't want anything. I don't want anything like from the kids or from the youth that's coming up. You know what I mean? I don't want I don't want any money. I don't want like no recognition. Like, oh, I did this with this. It's just, for me, it's special because I get to kind of mentor, give them my expertise in like a field that they're kind of growing in, and I kind of went through that.
You walked the path already,
alone. I kind of, you know what I mean? But just figuring it out later, and having mentors later on in my life. Like now, like it's great for me to be able to be that mentor for them early, you know, and to be able to give them that pathway.
Yeah, and shape their lives for their future, for a brighter future, right?
Right. So it's like it's countless, and it's growing. Like we're you know, we're steadily growing, man. Like each and every year, that's the goal.
No, that's amazing, and it's a great initiative. So
this whole Unlock Soul society, man. You know.
Maybe switching topics a little bit, because you talked about your coaching as well, and just as you're coming in, you talked about you're a professional coach as well. So maybe you can explain and share some of those experiences as well with our audience.
So you know, I'm a coach at Royal Crown as well.
Royal Crown Prep School,
Royal Crown Prep School.
Yeah.
The best.
The best in Canada,
You know that. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
And then also I'm an assistant coach with the Scarborough Shooting Stars.
Scarborough Shooting Stars, yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's a Canadian basketball.
Yes, in the CEBL, the Canadian Elite Basketball League.
How long have you been doing those roles, or how long have you been coaching for?
So this is my first year. This past year was my first year with Royal Crown.
Okay, yeah. And great success, I heard.
Yeah, man, a lot of success over there. You know, Chris Axelis over there is doing a great job just bringing in, you know, a lot of basketball minds and that are able to help shape these kids' lives. You know, from people that have played at high levels, right? You got Olu Famutimi over there, right?
Yeah.
Like, who else do you, these kids, like sometimes I feel like they don't even understand the luxury or
the privilege of
privilege of where they're at. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think they take it for granted just because they have all the opportunity and resources right now, right? Which I don't blame them for, but
which you guys didn't get when you
were
playing,
the research.
Right?
They gotta do, I feel like, you know, like you got a guy like that, such an OG, just not even at the school, but like it's a big pillar in the community, just Toronto basketball scene, period, man. Like if you go back and do your research, right? So man, I was there this past year. Great opportunity, great learning experience, man. Just being around all the coaches and then around all the high level athletes. You know, I feel like going back to when I was in high school, and like being one of the high level athletes within the city, and then after you know, you got there's a couple of us on each team, right? Where there's one or two on each team, but then we are able to see each other, play against each other. Like now, the unique thing that's like so crazy to me, and like I had to sit back at a point in time this year, and I was really looking at it. And I'm like, damn, like these kids on this team, especially like the middle school team I was coaching. So I looked back and I was like, damn, like all these guys right here. Like they're so special, like high level talent, and they're all together
for a bright future.
For a bright future, but they don't like. I never seen that as a middle schooler, right? And so the opportunity now is just amazing. Just how Royal Crown has that platform for those kids, right? So that's great. And then you know, for the Scarborough Shooting Stars, this is my first year as an assistant coach, but my second year within like I would say, since I retired, you know, I was player development last year and then assistant coach this year. So just being in that, you know, same structure and bubble is just understanding. And I played the year before, right? When we won the championship 2023.
Oh, you're playing in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
nice.
That was my last stop actually before I retired, you know? So shout out to Shooting Stars as well. But like to be a part of such a great organization and to know the attention that we command just within the league and within the city of having like, you know, the best fans be able to support. You know, it's been a great experience for me to be around just these professional guys, be around the front office and the organization, and be around like, you know, Mike and the rest of the guys on the coaching staff. You know, we got Olu, we got Coombs, we got you know, Kyle Johnson, right, Dan. We got all these guys, like these minds that we come together every day to be able to have the privilege to coach these guys and to enjoy that, right? So, you know, for me, my coaching journey has been you know, you know, adventurous and been exciting for me. Just to be able to learn at each level. You know, I feel like that's a big thing for me, is what I took after retiring. Being into this field, I want to be able to be a sponge, you know, like I don't know everything. But I do, you know, I've always been a guy that's been a high IQ guy, just, you know, and on my teams, and always love the communication between like the point guard and between the coaches. So that's nothing new to me, right? But it's just learning certain things from that coach's perspective now.
And then I guess learning how to communicate that too. So the players that you're coaching learn how to absorb, right? Yeah. Because it's very different playing, I guess, when you're playing and, you know, taking the coach instructions to being the coach now and to giving instructions. It's a different dynamic, I guess, right?
Right. 100%.
Yeah. And how are you enjoying this challenge right now? It's obviously new part of your career, a new phase of your career. So
I'm enjoying it, man.
Yeah.
I love a challenge. I love to take on a challenge, man.
Yeah.
I love to challenge myself and to put myself in uncomfortable like situations, and then just to be able to figure out, because that's the best like teacher and experience that you can get, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm taking it every day, like day by day. You know, I'm learning from everybody that's around me. I'm starting to understand, you know, certain points in the game from like the coach's point of view. I'm starting to understand like more of what my kind of you know, coaching style would be. And putting that together, I'm starting to learn how to really like break down a film and do those things on a professional level, right? So yeah, man, I'm enjoying.
No, that's great.
I'm enjoying this, man, and being around, and there's nothing better than being around the basketball environment and brotherhood. This is what I've been used to all my life as a player. So like now to come back and for it to be full circle, and I'm a coach, but to be included into that brotherhood, like that's something you just don't see anywhere, man. And it's like
a lifelong bond, right?
It's a lifelong bond that you have within your brothers in sports, right? And in this case, basketball, period, man. We build a brotherhood and a bond that you spend so much time with each other, you know, for those couple months. And you see each other more than your family. You know what
pretty
I mean?
much,
So,
right? Yeah, you're training every day. You're
right. So you're going through experiences, the ups and downs, you know, dealing with like everybody's personalities, and you know, and I feel like that's the beauty in it.
Yeah, no, amazing. Maybe talking about the CEBL, like that's been growing quite rapidly, right, in the past few years. Have you noticed that yourself while playing? Now you're coaching, and now you're talking about the expansions that's happening. Yeah, what's that been like for the Canadian basketball landscape?
Yeah, I think it's amazing, man.
Yeah,
you know, I've been a part of it pretty early. I think maybe the second year. I think after the second year I've been a part of it. Like the first year was 2019, I believe, and then the second year COVID hit. And then what happened was, this is how I knew but we were onto something. And like, shout out Mike Moriarty, man. Great guy. Is they still, during that time, right? When you were able to, when it was starting to free up and you were able to do certain things, they had a bubble in St. Catharines. And at that time, I think it was 6 teams only.
6 teams, okay.
And we had a bubble. It's crazy because you're seeing everybody on all these teams and all these guys, some of your friends from different teams. You guys are all together in like a whole like pod pretty much, because you're doing like the rapid tests and all the PCR, like all these things, right? You're going through protocols, but you're seeing each other, and then we're all at a specific hotel or a certain location. I forget where it was, but and then they had like that. It's like
your new family there.
That bubble, right? And then from there, then that next year, you know, you ramp up again where everybody goes back to the normal, you know, their normal city, or you know, where the club's at. And so just seeing it build from year to year, and then they're adding more teams in, right? And then the you know, I feel like the fans and the engagement from everybody now that's taking notice of the CEBL, right?
Yeah.
We're starting to get a lot of high profile guys, ex NBAers or like young guys that had a stint in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
So that's bringing a lot of excitement, and that means that these guys want to play into the league. Like it's enticing, right?
Yeah.
I feel like each team has their own brand, you know. Scarborough Shooting Stars, like I feel like that's a big thing. Is that within our team, it's the brand of Scarborough Shooting Stars. It's like it's cool, it looks good, and people want to be a part of it, right? So I feel like the CBL, Mike Morreale is doing a great job of just like really empowering
Bringing
the players, but enhancing a basketball community for the summer.
Yeah. And speaking of summer leagues, I just heard about your traveling plans. So can you talk about some of that? And
what, for the summer?
Yeah, for the traveling with the stars. And
yeah. No, like there's a lot of traveling within the city, within the country, which is pretty cool too. It's pretty dope because we still have road trips. We still go to Montreal. We still go to the West Coast. So we got like a 3-game swing coming up on like a road trip. Pretty much where we hit Winnipeg, Edmonton, and Vancouver, I believe.
Yeah.
Like
all
6
within
days,
a span of
6
like
day
a
trip.
week, right?
But those are I always love road trips because I feel like that's where you get to really, really bond with your team and kind of strengthen those relationships within the team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we go to certain places, it's just us.
Yeah.
Right? It is, and then that's what we say as our like breakdown in our huddle. It's just us.
Yeah.
And it really is, because when you go there, it's our team, our organization, right? And then you got wherever we are, against everybody, whatever venue we're in, whatever team we're playing. And yeah, man, so we just got to stick together. You spend a lot more time with each other, right? Because you're kind of isolated from the city, and it helps you become a stronger team and become like one in a brotherhood for real.
One unit, right? So
yeah.
No, that's amazing. And you obviously very unique background, because you played obviously NCAA and you played overseas, and now you're playing in Canada, and now you're coaching. Like, what would you say the biggest differences are from playing at each level and to move around, and how do you adapt to that?
I would say the speed.
The
speed of the game from each level to each level, the IQ obviously on both sides. And reading the game. I feel like earlier you're just kind of playing, and then sometimes it's like the better talent just wins. At a younger age, you could just see who's really talented and or more athletic. And then you take another step and you go to high school, and then there's a lot more of guys that are like athletic. There's, you know what I mean? Like maybe when you're in middle school, you're kind of the only one or part of a very small group of athletic or tall or very skilled. High school, there's a little bit more of that. And then you go to college, and I feel like when you make it through, if you can make it through high school, right, and then you go to college or university, then you're part of a smaller percentage, and then you go up there, and then there's a lot more skilled guys. There's a lot taller guys. There's more athleticism. You know what I'm saying, that you have seen or that you're used to. And then from there, now you go to the pros, right? And I mean, in college though, they kind of introduce scouting reports, and then now the thinking part of the game comes into hand, right? Where you do have scouting reports and you sit down each game, right? Because for me, that's what it was, right? In high school, just kind of know who this player was and just kind of watch him play. But then actually, when you go to university, you actually have a paper. You actually have a full scouting report on the front. It has what we want to do against them, what they do good, what they don't do good, etc. Then you got player breakdowns, right? And then obviously, you got your matchups as well. So if in university, in the next level, it's like who really takes their matchup serious. Like you start to see who is really not paying attention to the scouting report. And then as a pro, now you're getting paid for it. I mean, in university now they're getting paid, right? But it's like once you get paid, you're in the business of basketball, right? So taking your scouting report is very serious, and like and also when you become a pro, you got guys from everywhere now that can, there's a million guys that can score.
Can play, yeah.
Right? Like within your team, like the roles, I feel like that's the thing with professional now. Is like the roles. What role do you play?
Yeah.
Right? That really matters. And if you're willing to accept your role and be a superstar in your role, you will make a lot of money. You could make a lot of money, right? But what happens is a lot of the younger, like when you're at that age, sometimes you might not see that the final destination or the lens the perspective that we're trying to give you. Right now, you're thinking, oh man, like I'm not scoring. If your role is not to be the scorer on this team, then you're thinking like, damn, I'm not even scoring. So that means
what else can you do? Yeah.
That means that people probably don't think that I'm good. Right?
Yeah.
Right. But if you actually know the game of basketball and watch the game, you understand how important a role is. Like if you're gonna watch like OKC, right, and you watch Lou Dort, like his like initial is I'm playing defense. Right. I'm aggressive on like the whole OKC, like defense is a staple for them, right? For a lot of them, like Shea and Jay Will are the scorers, or JW are the scorers, right? So and everybody understands that and accepts that, and it's like, all right, cool, Lou, I play defense and I hit the corner, the kick out threes, right? It's like that's just what it is. If somebody can understand that, like Alex Caruso comes in the game, I'm 31. I'm the oldest on this team. I'm a vet, right? I'm proven, but I'm not coming here to say, yo, I need to score or do this. Like I understand that I'm here to play defense. I'm here to wreak havoc. You know what I mean? Be a Swiss Army knife. And that helps them win a championship, right? So the quicker that they understand that
the roles that they need to play.
I think that's the difference from at the highest levels, understanding your role and being a star in your role. And if you could do that, then if everybody can do that on the team that's playing and accept it, right, then you're gonna have success.
So you have a great structured organization, right? Yeah. So no, that's good. Some good insight there. Switching a little bit of focus between the contrast between North American and also European basketball, because you played both and also in Asia.
Right.
What would you say the biggest distinctions are about that? Playing styles or IQ or like just
For me, what I noticed right away was that just going from university and then going to pro. I would say like obviously North America, like the athleticism is high, right? And we got a lot of skilled guys and things like that. But I feel like the emphasis when I went to Europe immediately was like, yo, your IQ had to be up to par.
Leveled up. Okay.
Like I feel like they focused on a lot of like strategies and tactics. Like it was heavy on that, like scouting report, especially when I was with in Germany when I started, on my first team in the BBL, but also when I went to Finland, where I had like my role kind of increased from when it was in Germany, and I was one of the main guys, right? The constant when our point guard Teemu, he was like a mentor to me. I was just kind of a sponge. Like I understood he was 38 at the time, I believe, and he had played in all types of like European championships, and so his perspectives on how he saw the game helped me. You know what I mean? Like immediately when I got there, he was like, "Yo,
kind of coached you.
Just look at me when you cut, because you're such a good cutter. Just look at me. I'll get you 4 to 6 points easy a game." Right. And it was just basically just reading. You know what I mean? Like a play within the play. Right. It was understanding what he's looking at. He's looking at where the defender's head is. Like if it's turned to the ball, then there's a window of opportunity for you to do something there, like within the play. If you're running a play, there's a split second that you can go one-on-one, because all the defenses kind of have their attention to what's going on over here. Right. So it's just strategy, the tactics, like that stuff. It like grew my IQ like really fast in that 1 year. And then it changed how I looked at the game of basketball, like how I went and like treated my scouting reports. You know what I mean? Like how it changed how I practiced, how I prepared for a game, right? My preparation
was different.
It was like understanding who I was. I feel like that's a big thing. You got to understand who you are as a player, what you do well, what you don't do well, and you do, because you're getting paid for what you do well. right? So
Yeah.
you better do that.
Yeah.
But also you got to work on your weaknesses, what you don't do well, so that when in the game, when it comes time to for that,
Yeah.
and maybe there's strategies to force you to go one-on-one or to force you to shoot.
Yeah.
You need to work on like what you need to work on. Like you need to work on those things and like in your off time or put in the extra work so that you're prepared for that when it's time in battle and they're choosing to, forcing you to beat the team instead of another guy.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, you got to be prepared.
Prepare for that, right?
Preparation has got to be high.
Yeah, I guess that's the biggest jump from each level is like the preparation, how prepared you are to face your opponents, right? And when you're a pro, that's every single day, every single team's going to be different. Their opponent's going to be different. So you got to be well versed in how to prepare for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, just as we're just trying to wrap up, I just any words of advice for our young listeners that are trying to go through the route that you've gone. What would be the best advice you can give them right now, no matter which career no matter what stage they're in their basketball career?
I would say just really, really be addicted to the game, man. And it's not only just playing and trying to. I would say this is what I want to say. Be a student of the game.
Student of the game. Okay.
I feel like right now that part is lost. It's a lost art right now. Being a student of the game means if you're around like certain people that have been in the game of basketball, right? Like don't be afraid to reach out to, like you could reach out to me, like guys like myself, Luke Hooves, KJ, like guys that have been in this basketball world and have done something, have gone D1, played pro. That's what you guys are aspiring to be, right?
Yeah.
Is be a student of the game, watch a full game of basketball, not just highlights. If you're around guys, ask questions. You know what I mean? Ask questions. Like don't be afraid to ask questions. And listen.
Yeah.
Like listen.
Take feedback, right?
You know what I mean? Like listen and listen and understand what people are telling you. You know what I mean? And I'm not like just looking down on the youth, right? Because I was there too, where people are trying to tell me things and I'm hearing what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just listening to respond. Right. So I'm really just telling them from experience of some of the things that I went through. Yeah, man, just listen. Sometimes just listen to what us old guys gotta say. And then listen, hear what we're saying, and then let it process, and then you can pick what applies to you and what maybe doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I would say right now.
No, great words of advice. Because I think anyone that's listening that has career professional basketball aspirations, following your footsteps would be a great kind of template to follow, right? And
yeah.
Okay, before we wrap up, there's two questions we always like to ask our guests. And the first one is, what is the one feature of your dream house you'd like to have? Or do you already have it?
One feature?
Yeah.
Maybe like the backyard area.
Yeah.
Nice
backyard,
we'll have a little deck.
Okay.
On the side, a little DJ section.
Yeah, a DJ, yeah.
Yeah, a little DJ section. You got a pool there.
Got a pool part, yeah.
And then like a basketball court.
Nice.
Maybe a basketball court like on one side.
Yeah.
And this is all in the backyard, right?
Yeah.
Basketball court on one side and maybe like a volleyball.
Volleyball?
Yeah.
Are you bringing the volleyball too, or?
Yeah, I like volleyball. I played volleyball in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was solid.
Nice.
I was solid.
Yeah.
So just I think just to have that backyard
activity,
area, just like a cool little, a good vibe, because I feel like in my dream house, I'll be living somewhere warm all year round.
Yeah.
So me, man, I'm a simple dude, man. I just like to relax. I like to chill outside.
Yeah.
So to have those features there,
Yeah, no, I don't think those are too hard to find. I can definitely find you a few listings and send them your way.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Make the dream, the vision
make the
come
dream
true,
alive. Yeah. The second question is, what's the one type of food you could eat for the rest of your life and why?
One type of food?
Yeah.
Damn.
You like to eat, right? Or?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. But
yeah, just know that one would pretty hard, or a type of cuisine. It doesn't have to be one food or just one type of food, or
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm with my people, man. My yard food, my Jamaican
Yeah,
food.
Jamaica.
Yeah. No matter what it is, anything, anything I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any shout out to any
Ackee and saltfish.
saltfish? Yeah.
Ackee and saltfish I could do.
Okay.
You
Any
know.
particular restaurants that do it well that you want to give a shout out to, or any particular restaurants that do it really well that you want to give a shout out to?
Did I go to? Yo,
Yeah,
right now, shout out my boy Easton, man. At Jerk Up Central.
Jerk?
Yeah.
Where are they
You guys
located?
pull up, man. It's on Brimley.
Brimley?
Somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Right around the corner from
For
Royal Crown. It's my stomping ground. I'll be going there a couple times a week. But
Yeah.
that's the guy right there, man.
Okay.
And he'll take care of you, man. But food is
bomb.
amazing. Yeah, I can go over there all the time. Oh,
Yeah.
I can have soup. I can eat like a good chicken
a stew
soup,
or a soup or
chicken soup, man. Soup is one thing.
One thing, just comforting, right? Like,
yeah, man. I can have that.
Yeah.
Man.
All right. Cool. All right. So that pretty much wraps up this week's episode of TimSold Talk. So thank you very much, Coach Daniel Mullings, for coming and sharing your experience and sharing about your whole path and journey. It's been inspiration, and we wish you continued success with the Unlock Souls as well, just to be able to touch and mentor, the countless youth in Scarborough there. For our audience, I want to find you and reach out to you. What's the best way for them to reach out to you?
You can follow us at Unlock Souls.
Unlock Souls, yep.
Right on Unlock Souls on on Instagram.
Yep.
And then also you can go unlocksouls.com.
Okay.
We're on our website.
Yep.
And then, Unlock Souls. You could at gmail.com for emails and inquiries or whatever it is. And then you can find me on my Coach Mully page as well. Right?
Yeah, we'll make sure to put all those links there for you.
We'll put it down there. But that's where you can find us, man. And then look out for some merch we got coming.
Merch,
right?
okay.
We got some hats dropping for the summer and
Nice.
And a shorts collab. So
yeah. Do you produce those in-house here in Canada, or where do you source your your merch from? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
man. So
awesome. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you enjoyed today's episode and looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, you know to call. If you want to follow Coach Daniel Mullings' journey, please give him a like and follow. Remember, guys, dream it, believe it, achieve it. Today's a beautiful day to sell homes. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much, Coach, for coming in to sharing your story. Hi, I'm Tim Kern, and I proudly lead the TimSold team. We're voted as one of the top 3 brokerages in Markham, and we will sell your house fast and for top dollar with the least amount of hassle, or we guarantee to buy it. Call us today and start packing.